and check which of them are getting traction. It's if you want to get early, because if something developed has been developed literally right now, like for example, this coin is called SniperBot. It has 150 BNB in liquidity, which means that it's a scam. Because if it wasn't a scam, there would be much more bias. And you must understand that if developer is ready to lock $60,000 in liquidity, that means that you're usually getting rug pulled. Because how is he going to take his money back? Like, what is his exit strategy? How is the developer wants to make money? That is the question you should ask yourself. How is Dev making money here? Because if he put in 60,000, you must understand that he expects to make at least like 90,000, for example. So how does he make 90,000 to this project?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
right.
Like we always mention, if you find a coin that has a big liquidity and big buys in the early buys, it's a scam.
Yeah, it's not always a scam, but most likely it is. Yes. For
Most
example,
likely.
let's take a look. There is a coin named Oil. Do we consider it a scam? Yeah, yeah, it's different oil. It's not your soil, unless Ramo is crazy and he has created a shitcoin on Harmony. Yeah, for example, if you see a shitcoin on Harmony, just keep it. It's not for
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
for the
Can
mass.
you add in the filters Ethereum? So let's just look at Ethereum, please.
Yeah, let's look at Ethereum price. In place, we have. Mm, ah, actually, unfortunately, new pairs. Do they actually have? Does it
Yeah,
actually?
yeah, and the
On the
filters.
top left versus all platforms.
Uh, left. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I actually don't know. Okay, so we open that. What do we see? We see 1 million liquidity play, 25 buys. That screams scam at us. It's legit the definition of a scam. Milady community token. The definition of a scam, because if you have seven. Okay, for example, let me explain what is a scam. So what do we do now? Is that we open this pair. We go to the token. I open the token. We open the token creator. We opened it. And if we see that Dev is buying his own coin like this, it means scam. Because like if you're a developer and you want to buy your own coin, you don't do it from your main wallet, because after that you will never be able to sell it. So you need to buy from other wallets. Okay, so we have understood why is it a scam. Like Cow. It's actually a very hyped launch. Uh, which is being launched on Copper right now, because it was created from Shiba Dev wallet, but not this one. This one is a scam. It tries to impersonate that it's real. Like Chapcoin, fully diluted market cap at like 12 million. We literally ape almost nothing at 12 million, because what is if you ape at 12 million, you must understand that there are a lot of people who have aped at much lower point. And we must understand that, like, what is your upside? Your upside is like 5x, 3x, 4x, something like that. This Cryptip. This actually was a good launch. It was a relaunch of previously known project. Oh, it was called Selene or something. So let me explain how to understand that project is good. So we open the contract. It's verified. It's good already, because unverified contracts are either inside plates or scam. So we come here, we see that this dev has made another coin. Let's check it, Selena Inu. We can check in his transactions, because if he's deployer, he has something somewhere here. Yeah, open Selena Inu, and we can check how has it performed. Yeah, it's dead for now. That's a bad sign. It means that coin is abandoned. No transactions here. So okay, that's remove liquidity. So dev has removed like legit no liquidity Kiko.
I'm sorry if y'all can't see this,
Yeah, he was
man. I'm
selling his own
streaming
coin.
this
Yeah, that's a
live.
bad sign. That's a bad sign.
If you can't watch his screens too, if
If
you're
we
watching.
assume that he got here for something, it's 5 Ethereum transactions, right? Okay. Yeah, he got like 20, 25 Ethereum from these cells, and initially he put in Yeah. We just check the history to understand if the coin was originally good, because it is obviously a relaunch, and there is no way we are raping relaunch if original coin was bad. So we're checking at liquidity.
Okay, let me ask you, what makes you buy a coin with like 1 or 2 ETH? Like, when do you decide to jump on a coin with that big amount? Like, 2 ETH is like $6,000-7,000. Like you mentioned that you aimed on one of these coins at like 1 or 2 ETH and exited with 160. What made you believe that it will give you that multiple?
Well, I usually try to ape with less. Usually it's very hard to ape with 1 Ethereum. Usually ape with less because it's really hard. So let me show one of the good launches which I ape today. For example, Milker's DAO was actually a good launch, but I was sleeping during the time. So what? First of all, it's Milkers. It's a word for boobs. It's bullish. Because what the coin needs, it needs a good name. So after that, we're opening contract. And in contract, we need to find what is the amount of max buy. Because we need to understand that there are bots everywhere. And you are usually just someone's exit liquidity. So the idea is not to be as big exit liquidity as you could be. So we need to understand what was the initial max buy. I think it's... I believe that this amount will be 1%. And we need to understand what was the initial liquidity. Initial liquidity was 5 Ethereum. So our initial maximum buy is 0.05. And if we talk about max wallet, it's 0.1. Even if you buy at 3x, 4x, something like that, you still have a pretty good entry. Your position is still not like right. The lower max buy, the better it is. The smaller amount of liquidity is the better your entries, because if you have like 1% max buy on 1 Ethereum, your initial max buy will be 0.01 if DEF adds all the liquidity, and it means that your risk is basically nothing and your profit is insane. If you think that it's a good play, I forgot what is the coin of the name. The stools.
This man did not answer the question.
We're going here. We're going to Squawk. We are opening contract. We're going here. Here. Def adds the liquidity. Here Def added liquidity, 10 Ethereum. Here, the first guy who bought 2.5 Ethereum. How much profit do you think he made?
Probably 200 Ethereum.
Yeah, he made more. Yes, that's the point. He made 360 Ethereum.
Wow.
And he still has some left, if I remember right. He didn't sell everything. Yeah, he sold everything. So that's the real play. That's the real. Yeah, and he still has some left. It's 100 billion or 100 trillion something. Yeah, 100 billion. Yeah, that's the play. So it was obviously a bot, and I was like really close to be faster than him, but I had no way of doing it faster. I made like 40 Ethereum on that project. I could do much more, but he literally was faster. So he made like 300 Ethereum, 350 Ethereum from his 2.5, and I made like 40 from my 2.5. Yeah, so that's the point. You want to get as early as possible. You can actually perform well without bot, because you must understand, for example, like on this project, Squawk, for example, you need information. The most important thing in this place is information. So
Okay.
so you need to be in places where people have info. So for example, this transaction could be done manually. Yeah, it was done manually. No, it's bot. It's bot. What is the first manual transaction? Yeah, this one. This is manual transaction. So this guy got this amount of tokens for 0.04. And he later sold it for 1.24 because he was paper-handed as fuck. Yeah, that actually could be bought, despite the fact that it looks like human.
But here is the question, Babur.
Yeah.
Like, plays like Squawk doesn't come every day. Like this kind of play comes like once a month. We don't see plays that go to $20 million in 24 hours. Like, how do you find the daily plays? What are the things like? Do you have like a
Right.
minimum
Answer this
liquidity
question.
added? Do you like what are the things that you want to see before you jump on a coin? Like,
What do I? Yeah, sure. What do I want to see? First of all, I want to see a small maximum transaction because that means that the coin won't get botted hard. Because if the coin got botted hard, you must understand that 350 Ethereum this guy earned is 350 Ethereum he has drained from the project. So project could go to like 100 million market cap like immediately if he didn't sell his coins.
okay,
For example, so you want to have a maximum transaction. You want to understand that it's not a scammer. Like for example, if you look at Squawk, what do we see? We see money coming from Coinbase and nothing interesting. But where does other money come from? It comes from this wallet and nothing interesting about this wallet, right? But the thing is. The thing is about this wallet is that this wallet has directly interacted with Shiba